Alright, so, episode 2, let's go. Now, I'll note that I basically sort of like sped through like the first part of the game here. And hopefully it saved the game here for me, but you know, if it didn't, then there's gonna be an issue here. Okay, good, it saved the game. Alright, so, I'll note that I basically left off here basically, like, you know, yeah, basically like, you know, I'm going to like the Vervin's like, you know, bar here at this point. This is like, you know, getting to like the part of the game where like, you know, I haven't really experienced like everything here, so I might actually go around clicking on stuff to like see like, you know, what's basically here to be like, you know, looking at and stuff like that, because this will all be new to me, so to speak. So, Gust of Eiffel, perhaps just for the style. It's perfect where it is. It's the name of this place. What would I say to him? Graffiti. Graffiti demanding more freedom, less rules, and other things. I'm taking notes. Let's see what's written on this. So tell me about the taste of the freedom. Statue. I don't understand what it's doing here. He is probably a local hero, maybe related to the history of the city. No. Its purpose looks more symbolic. What have you done to deserve it? Head of a statue. The statue has been destroyed, is a symbol, and must have made some people angry. It's really heavy, I could barely move it. I don't see how it could help me. Shame about this vandalism. Some people go mad whenever there's a crisis. Alright, so you basically get the idea, like, you know, it's like a very, like, you know, dilapidated town, so to speak. Alright, so here's the signature tattoo. And there's also some other fun stuff around here as well. A very cheap looking clock. It's kind of sad. I don't need it. It looks like it's stuck at 1 AM. It must have been forgotten about. This square is a lot less romantic than the composer it seems. It's better where it is. Not much use. Play me a tune, maestro. It's a little bit hard to see, but it's basically called Place Foyer. There's a fountain here, of course. 3 Juggernauts joined to create a fountain. It's quite beautiful in a way. That's going to be tricky. The water's been turned off. If there's a water shortage here, what's going on? So yeah, there's like no water in the fountains. What's going on? Now, if I go this way, I think it leads me up to, like, you know, the beach here. I want to know about this beach here. Nothing. I thought from, like, I could get back here, but I guess there's a way to get back here, so whatever. There's some thugs over here. Those 2 thugs are giving me some nasty looks. Classic. No, no way. They're of no use to me. Yeah? I just want to get out of my way. What? Fuck off. Are you deaf? So yeah, not a talkative type, those guys there. Alright, well, it's basically the, like, you know, the parlor here, by the way. Shop sign, Faceva's shop. There's a drunk lad over here, apparently. He's puked on a table and fallen asleep in it. That's disgusting. He's fine where he is. If I need a dead weight, I'll ask him. Excuse me, you're sleeping near your... Never mind, good night. Alright, so. Look around. Alright, so there's the girl, Vic. The young lady I saved. She's narrowly escaped a tragic destiny. It wouldn't be right. She knows more than me about this town and could be a real help. Nice shop. It's you. You're alive. Oh, don't sweat it. Did you find him? What happened? We had a little game of hide and seek, and I asked him a couple questions. Then he kind of lost his head. Wow, I was scared to death, you know? But who, or rather, what are you, in the end? And what were you doing on a bark in the middle of nowhere? And where did you learn to move so fast? Easy, easy. I was the one coming to ask questions, actually. How did you recover, by the way? You were exhausted, almost ready to drop. Haha, that's true. Yes, I was in a state of shock back then, but usually I'm quite energetic. I see. So what's the name of this high-voltage girl? I'm Vicky. You can call me Vic, it's quicker. What about you? Bartholomeus, blah. There's his name, he's Bart. And to answer earlier questions, I'm an apostle, an immortal servant of God. I have the experience of 2 millennia of fighting, and must bestow supernatural abilities. Oh, as for the bark, it came straight from heaven. I came here to liberate the city from the demonic forces that are plaguing it, that is all. Are you joking? You don't believe me, colored me surprised. Ahem. I just believe you're a bit moonstruck. You think of yourself as some kind of crusader, right? I mean, it's fine. You don't have the events like a crazy explanation. After all, you're doing good work out here. Haha, you can believe what you want. Actually, I have a few questions about... You've been joking, right? I guess you don't know about the prophecy of apostles. Ahem. I don't go to the movies much. When did it come out? I'll clarify your mind. When the children of God will be cornered by demons, feeding from their vices and enslaving them. One of the apostles will be resurrected and will come deliver from evil. Incredible. Are you really an apostle? Yes. Then to go to heaven, you only need a bark? That's too easy.
What?
What? No way. It isn't that simple. I'm joking, silly. But if you're thousands of years old, you must have seen incredible things, to say the least. Is it true that during the Renaissance, people paid to see the kings go to the toilets? And the pyramids, they were built by aliens, right? And in Pompeii, were people really... Vic, I don't have the time. I will answer later. Something very grave is taking place. Oh, sorry, yes, you need help, is that right? When demons overtake a city, they put in place systems of corruption. Men such as your aggressor do not come from nowhere. Their insanity manifests only after having been corrupted. I must trace each demon, send them back to hell, and destroy their systems. I think I get it. But this time, there's something different. Different? The corruption is much too strong. I must see this through, and I'm glad to have an ally that knows the city well. Oh, of course. It's the least I can do. It's odd. I've been tasked with this mission for millennia, but this time I truly have a feeling of foreboding. Don't be let down. I'm trusting you. And if something bad happens, you can count on me to call the police ASAP. Vic, how to put it? Particularly speaking, demons have everything to gain from corrupting the police in the first place. Meaning that if I fail, every one of you will know hell literally. Oh crap, you are our last hope, Bart. And yeah, it's Bart. Oh sorry. Anyway, I'm looking for a place called Mermaid Smile. Does this sound familiar to you? Oh yes, I used to work there as a bartender before opening this place. It's on the other side of the square. Perfect. Did anything appear shady to you during your time here there? Well, the boss is trash, and all the girls weren't of legal age. It was quite seedy, but is that really surprising for a hostess bar?
Thanks.
I see. I'm off then, thank you. Please be careful. Alright, so, Vic worked at the Mermaid Smile. It's on the other side of the square, opposite the tattoo shop. So basically opposite of the square, I guess. The young lady is safe, she's narrowly escaped her tragic destiny. Is there any more I should discuss with her, I wonder? Alrighty, you were quick. If only. So. One moment, I'll be right back. Alright, so. I had to go and help my niece for a little bit there, but whatever. Let's continue on. So, Vic worked at the Mermaid Smile. It's on the other side of the square, opposite the tattoo shop. When I left off, we basically were questioning her about stuff, and we can basically talk to her a little bit more, so why not? So, where we left off. What can you tell me about the Mermaid Smile? 80 years ago, there were only a few houses left. The docks weren't even there. During the war, in the middle of the night, an enemy submarine tried to hide inside the canal. But since it gets narrower at the end, they ended up stuck. I'm not sure what happened next. Look, the best would be to ask the bouncer. He loves to tell that story. Alright, I'll remember it. I can't remember the details, but it was quite creepy. Frankly speaking, this place is cursed to me. Not surprising a demon made its lair. Sure I guess. But why make a bar out of a submarine? Ah yes, sorry. After the Depression, many people were out of work. The owner was a former sailor and a handyman. He lived in the front of the wreck. One day, he started fixing it up, just like that. In a few years, he turned it into quite a convivial place. It was great at first. But after some time, I don't know, it became a bit gloomy. The Depression really wreaked havoc, didn't it? Destitute women started to hang around there a lot, and then bit by bit happened what happened. 15 years ago, its renovation, it turned into a hooker bar. Not the most glamorous thing. So, that's the story of the Mermaid Smile. It was a submarine, but you know, it got turned into a hooker bar. Can you tell me more about the owner? The one who built the Mermaid Smile? He quite a nice bloke at the beginning, but then he completely changed. How to put it? It's like his empathy was gone. He became cynical, calculating, cold, without pity. Like a demon. Actually, I was about to say, just like you, ha ha ha. You little. I'm joking, you're my favorite savior. Favorite? Truth be told, I did not really have a choice. Oh, but I can let this place rot for a few more years if you want. Maybe after some more salt you... Ahem, no thanks, I'm good now. But I still like your cold and stern side. Ahem, what kind of work were you doing there exactly? I only worked there as a barmaid, but the atmosphere was terrible, so I didn't stay there for long. The desperate-looking patrons, these poor girls that do this to scrape a living, the awful owner. You get the idea. Also, you have to dress like, no need for swearing, Vic. Hey, you're not my father. Don't make me regret saving you. Alright, well, I'm off. See you later. Okay, take care. So, that's basically the girl we saved. You know, I like how it's like a little bit of animation, but not too much. Doesn't necessarily like make them look like they're like moving, but you know, that's all it basically does. So let's look around here, shall we? It looks like a game machine. It's a game called Heaven's Crusader. Brings back memories. I like this place. I could play again and again. Can I say quick game? Not much to look around here. A great mechanical arm coming out of the macabre mouth. A macabre mouth. That won't budge. Only the tattooer knows how to work this. Even I look happier. Make an effort. This chair looks like an instrument of torture. Interesting. It's fixed to the floor solidly. It's enough. I have enough tattoos already. Chairs always get sat upon. All right. Well, here's the mermaid bar. Let's head on out. So opposite the square is basically where you need to go at this point to, like, you know, look around for stuff. Let's just check out the store here. I think I checked this out before, but let's see what knickknacks we can basically find here. And Al sleeps in the corner of the room. I'm wondering if it's for sale or a pet. Oh, I'd love to see him set him free. And Al, where in the hell have I ended up? If you want to push my arm, I'll call you Athena. Soap, local produce, and artificial goods. Some old stuff too, all sorts in fact. Not without paying. I don't see anything useful for the moment. I do have a few questions, yes. A pumpkin stares at the scene with a malevolent grin. A candle glows inside it. It's fine just where it is. It's pretty. I'd like to have this for decoration. Is it Halloween already? An old phonograph, probably a collector's item. It works with vinyl records. I'd rather bring a record here instead of taking this with me. I don't have the right type of record for it yet. His master's voice. They look handmade apparently, by this man. Well, I don't see why I should need one. Not voodoo. No, it's animism. And God said, no animism while on divine duty. There can't be many buyers. Here's Edward. He looks like a neglected and introvert dandy. This is quite an unexpected encounter. He looks busy. He looks a little bit odd, but he might help me in one way or another. Evening. Welcome to Gorbet Antiques. How long have you been doing business here? This building looks quite old. Is it an old establishment? Of course. This bazaar belonged to my forefathers before even Ropwork existed. Before Ropwork? What do you mean? That's right, mister. Before there was only Gorbet. It was a quiet little fishing village, nothing more. And then, fishing boats became war vessels, or titans of steel. Sailing the ocean to kill or to trade useless commodities. From my earliest years, I knew this wouldn't bring us anything good. And then one day, snap, nothing left. Snap? Ah yes, some sort of crash happened, didn't it? The fish crisis, yes. Not even a mere hearing 100 miles around. Just like a divine punishment. As if we weren't worthy of using the sea, of taking anything from it anymore. That may be plausible. I should confer with the higher-ups. I'm sorry. I must be over-interpreting. Never mind. Symbols? The fish? It's a symbol. You say there's a symbol in the disappearance of the fish? Oh, please. I don't have to explain everything to you, do I? Just do as the youngsters, hit the pause button and look for a fish symbol on Google. These dolls, are they your work? So, you're the one sewing all these dolls. Indeed. There's hardly a crowd in here, so it's a way of killing time. I like to give them names, invent them a story. Why am I telling you this again? Please, never mind. Oh no, it's interesting. And you, how are you killing time? Actually, it's been a long time since I felt boredom, truth be told. That long? Ahem, yes, that would be very long. I see. So you don't even remember, do you? I think I enjoyed gardening. I think it soothed me. So, what do you sell here? What do you sell here? At Gorby Antiques, we tend to sell antiques. Shocking, isn't it? I figured that out, but I don't see any antiques on your shelves. Oh, I had to broaden a little our selection, that's true. Long gone are days when we could make a living solely through charm old wares. And the emotion of they stirred in common folk. Don't make me cry. That would be convenient. I also sell handkerchiefs. I'll even make it half price for you. Are you saying that because I've only got one eye left? How perceptive. I'm leaving. I'm off. Goodbye then. Maybe we'll visit him again, we'll see. Alright, so that basically leads down to the beach. An old half-timber front. It looks like an old German-style house. That's unusual here. It looks open. It's still open. Strange. This could be of some interest. Oh, if only buildings could talk. An old half-timbered building. Looks medieval. That's unusual here. There's something written on the side. Antiques and local crafts. No, it's where it belongs. I don't see how I can talk to it. Alright, so I got at least a couple places here to, like, look around here for a little bit. So here's a question. How does the square basically work? Let's go this way first. There's the mermaid's smile, so basically found where we're basically going. Lights, movement, but no real life. One atmosphere. I can see there's a lot of misery here, just by taking a look at these bleak facades. I can't see anybody. Through the windows. It's creepy. The people shut themselves in, the only place that's just about safe and quiet. Life buoy. One of the life buoys that they have on the boats. It's quite heavy. I should wait if I ever need to go into deep water. It might help. And apparently I forgot to turn on the, do not disturb here, so let's just turn that on right now. Whoops. Ever heard of an Archimedes? If I have to get in the water, it might help. I'll think about it. There's some junk over here. The city looks totally derelict. I really need to do something to save the situation. There's really nothing here of interest. Mostly banned or thrown out stuff is a dump. I have nothing to add. Well, at least it's explicit. Basically, like, it's a woman, like, tapping her behind, you get the idea. What's the point? Decorate my living room? I don't even have a home. Mermaid smile, an enchanting place, I'm sure. Marie Madeline, is that you? I can't imagine what's inside. The handle's dirty and greasy. And it's got this way I had to hit there, I guess. So knock knock. What's the password? I'm listening. Password, ahem. Open sesame, don't recognize me. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, or I can pay? I can pay. Interesting. Unfortunately, you'll still need a password to come in. Gotta say, we can't just let anybody come in these days. You'll understand if you get in. I fear the worst. Alright then, get out of here. No pass, no puss. We're not letting any bums in. It seems I don't have much success with doors recently. It looks like you need a password to get into the bar. Well, I gotta go basically find out, like, how to basically get in, I guess. Maybe Vic knows. Or the thugs. Yeah? Nope, it's the same thing as before. Never mind. Nope, she's not gonna help me here, so... Alright, there we go. I need a password to get in. I need a password to get in. Do you know it? Provided it hasn't changed, it should be Paradise Lost. But wait, can't you simply crash the door and beat up the bouncers with your superpowers? I'd like to, but in practice it's the worst possible approach. I have to discreetly identify the demon. I understand how it spreads its corruption, in order to eradicate it thoroughly. Simply killing him is not enough. I see. And if he resists? Demons are masters of subversion, but aren't physically very strong. Besides, they don't know I'm coming for them. They are entities whose profound nature doesn't change, but whose memories do not survive reincarnation. Good then, please find and dispose of this trash. I will, but with discretion. It would make things more complicated if I allowed it to run away. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, take this. Is that thanks for saving you? I'm very touched. No, you dummy. I borrowed it from the Mermaid Smile, but never gave it back. If you could say hi to my friend Jade, the current barmaid, and give it back to her, you'd be a doll. I should be able to do that, yes. Does Madame require anything else? Well, yes, actually. I think the owner took one of my favorite hairpins, and never had the guts to ask him to give it back since. A worthy task, I'll ask. I'll try, but I can't guarantee you anything.
Thanks.
Alright, I have a seed to rescue. Thanks for the password. Don't forget, it's Paradise Lost. So yes, the password is Paradise Lost, the Mermaid Smile, here we come. Very simple. And I guess we'll have to just cut here for a moment, so... see you guys yet again in a bit. Alright, hopefully there won't be any more interruptions basically for this episode, but, well, let's just go explore the hooker bar, I guess. So, remember my smile, let's go to it. Knock knock. What's up, handsome? Did God forget to whisper you the password during your prayer time? Lost Paradise. Sorry, bud. That has long since changed.
What?
What? Ah, I'm joking. Come in. Hilarious. Sometimes I really wonder if you're worth saving. What you say? Nothing, nothing. Alright, so here we go. I guess that's the bouncer right there. The dwarf bouncer. Well, let's have a look around, shall we? An adult show entitled The Final Purge. Sounds nicely subtle and delicate. I could hang it up in my living room, but unfortunately I haven't got one. For lighting a fire if necessary. Me too. I've owned my own show called The Final Purge, but that's another story. Some cigars here. They're not the kind of cigars you can buy in a corner store. They belong to a dwarf. I don't smoke, and I don't drink. It's a real killjoy. You look well rolled, gentlemen. We'll talk to him in a moment, but let's just look around for other stuff here, so... Seal the Mermaid Smile. The Mermaid Smile logo. It's also a demonical seal. I'm taking notes. Confirmation of demonical presence. Verif Bell Eluf, or I guess it's like, Eldrick's tongue. Dildos and torpedoes. If you still haven't understood what's going on in this place, this should make everything crystal clear. To kill a demon? I hope my sword will be more effective, however. Careful not to mix them up. That's what spoiled the atmosphere. They're pretty much the same shape. I never noticed till now. There's a doll here. It's a bit sword, but at least it shows imagination. I'd rather leave it in the net. Handy, if I ever need a nightmare. Would there be many takers for this horny thing? There's a map of sub, I guess. There's all the info about the sub. Dimensions, missions, equipment. No need to take this. This could be useful depending on what I'm looking for. A war machine like that must have lots of secrets. Hey Blondie! You can't come in with that huge metallic thing.
Well.
I see. Like that one, for example? Hey! That was ours! Where'd you get it from? Jade, is it? Vic sent me to give it back to you. She also says hi. Huh, that was unexpected. That's nice of her. But we didn't wait for her before buying a new one. She can keep it. I'm sure she'll find good use for it. I'll bring it back then. She also said I shouldn't have a problem keeping this toy with me. But why are you prancing around that thing? You think you're a gladiator or what? It's a fake. It's my bodyguard. It's for attention. Let's just say it's my bodyguard. This is my bodyguard. It scares werewolves, vampires, and bankers. It didn't scare Vic, apparently. What are you insinuating? Oh, come on, relax. Alright, keep it. We're keeping an eye on you anyway.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'll be as good as gold. I like you. You want a drink? Thanks, but I don't drink. Weirdo. But I like it. Usually there's only drunkards in here. It's good to see some new blood. The pleasure is mine. By the way, Vic asked me to recover something the owner borrowed from her. Do you know where it is? Yep, just across the dance floor on the right. But be careful. He's in quite a bad mood today. I'll make sure to be persuasive. I forgot to talk to the guy out there, by the way, but we can, do a couple things here. So, there's a sailor there. A sailor accompanied by two young ladies. Maybe he knows something useful. He looks kind of busy right now. Look at that! Ain't it great what beautiful fish you can catch in these parts? Charming. It's my first time in here. How does it work? Easy. You grab a drink, and these little mermaids hop right into your net. I can imagine the rest. Sure you can. For a bill, they take you to a room, and they're all yours. Anything I want. Hands free, any position. Screaming, with a whip, a stool. Even with a dead fish, if you feel like awakening the fishmania. I'm seasick just thinking about it. Let it loose, mate. You're the captain. You give the orders. I see. To be frank with you, I feel like I've already tried everything. You know, I need more than that. Ah, yeah. I also feel like that sometimes. I guess you can't escape it after a point. Yes, I never really feel satisfied anymore. I have to push the limits every time. Yeah. Wait, what are you talking about exactly? I'm not exactly green for that thing. I need more than just diddling some teenager. What I like is making them scream, you see? When I can feel their fear. Yeah, hey, I see. Most of all, when they're not faking it. If you see what I mean. But that'd be... Well, have to say. I like it too, when it goes a wee bit overboard. Yeah, that's right, hee. That's what I thought. Hey, Pashkai, don't give him any ideas. Yeah, they're already rough, so don't make it worse. Children, flee from this dark place at once, dear heavens. Wow, don't make them dry up, mate. Listen, dude, you may be here for fun, but we're kind of scratching living here, alright? Yeah, my debt ain't gonna replay itself. So be kind and piss off. So yeah, obviously that guy's corrupted, but whatever. The boss is in the office across the dance floor. I'm gonna pay him a little courtesy call. The hint. When he can't advance, blah blah, all this other stuff. Let's go talk to the dwarf, I guess, before we leave here. Not very impressive for a bouncer. I'm afraid he's only too willing. I'm sure he could get, You know, I just noticed something, but I look really small. I'll notice there's actually apparently stairs down here. I didn't notice this yet before, but apparently there's like a stairs and like, you know... That's what that's why he said door down to here, I guess. I'm sure he could squeeze into a tight space, but I'm not sure he'd be willing. So what's up, Adonis? Tired woman, perhaps? I beg your pardon? Alright. Nobody ever wants to play with me, it looks like. So, could you tell me the story of the mermaid smile? Hee, I love that one. 'Twas 20 years ago during the war. One night, an enemy submarine rushed into Gore's Bay Canal. They wanted to hide there, but little did they know the canal gets narrower after a point. Just like my... Please keep going. So, when the Allies took the city the next morning, they guarded the entrance of this stuck submarine. And then? After 100 days, the door finally opened, and only one member of the crew came out of a dozen men. It was the cook.
Damn.
Heavens. I love that story. So, basically, like, you know, it got trapped. The Allies trapped the sub. The only one who survived was the cook. So you can probably guess what he probably did. What are you smoking? Those, my tall friend, are genuine cigars from Latin America. Nowhere else can you find any with such an aroma, such texture. The smoke of these things is just like whipped cream. Want some? It's my pleasure. No thanks, I was curious. Are you really a midget or just a little man? I'm a real midget with a big heart. For real, mate. I don't look like it, but I'm a sensible person. I like taking care of people. But be polite. Give pleasure to strangers. Please stop looking at me this way. Boo-hoo, yet again. I'm left on a shelf. I've got stuff to do. Alright, see you later, love. Alright, well. Here's a dance floor over here, I guess. Nice, a little bit of animation finally. I'm guessing that's probably the office down there. Bouncer, boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's just like go. check out these guys a little bit. A wall with some holes. My mission is more important than studying local wildlife. Holes, but not golf holes. I'd rather keep a safe distance. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that those holes are, well, it's at waist height for a reason, by the way. Young dancer. How old is that girl? I'm gonna find a demon who put that girl in here and make him eat his scales. He's a bit young, good god. She looks very busy. Alright, so back room's up here. In the distance, I can just make out the swaying of the water and the crashing of foam against the cliffs. The back rooms, what an amazing sensory experience. If I open my nostrils, I can smell the sea air and shellfish at the port. If I strain my ears, I can hear the splash of the waves and the cries of seagulls. And then finally there's the bouncer here. I don't think this guy was hired as a dancer. I'd be well advised not to underestimate him. This guy looks like he's guarding the entrance to the cellar. Good evening. What is it? I'd like to see your boss. Well, we'll probably want to do it in a moment, but you look serious. You look serious. Yep. I'm a tough dude. Ain't kicking around. This damn world needs more steady and trustworthy types like me. It wouldn't be so fucked up if there were more dependable guys like me, you know? Ahem, how to put it. Are you aware of the fact that you are working for more or less an underage prostitution ring? What? Huh? Just shut up and piss off. Good evening. I was gonna say, like, you say it's like whatever you want to, I guess, so why can't I go down there? Why can't I go down there? That's the cellar. There's neither booze nor sluts over there, so nothing of interest to you. Since there's no door, I gotta stay put there to keep out nosy types like you. And nobody ain't going through while I'm here. Not for make you move, really? You bet, kid. No dweeb like you, no woman, not even money would make me a budge a centimeter. I guess if the club was in flames, I might have to take care of that, but not like it happened anyway. Right, a fire. No way. Like, who would set a fucking fire? Know what you mean saying? I'd like to see your boss. I'd like to see your boss. See those stairs over there? You get your ass up there and go talk to him. What happens after that? It's none of my business. That doesn't help much. Nothing. Nothing. Stay away then. So I guess these are the stairs over here. Here's the bathroom over here. Some trash down here. The trash can is full of paper. It's disgusting. Really? Paper? I think it'd be something like Kleenex or something like that. Rather die twice over. I have nothing to throw away. Nobody changed you, if I understand right. It's a type of concept. Here's the toilets. It's not holy water. And what else? I'm not thirsty, thanks. To get to heaven, there's just one method of selection. Those that miss the target and the others. Here's some stickers up here. The wall's covered in stickers. I have other things to do. Lift these. It's always something to read while you're on a job. There's even a number of Neapolitan transsexual zoophile. Good grief. So yeah, basically like these, like, you know, numbers we can, like, you know, phone find like girls and stuff for a good time. Periscope. A periscope? Where does it go? No way to move it. It's fake. You can't see anything. It shows nothing but an amused grin. A small figurine in the shape of a mermaid. I can't see any use for this. We have the idols we deserve and the temples we deserve. My dear, you have the front row seat for the worst show on earth. Alright, well, I guess we can't go down there because this guy. Where do you think you're going? Basement is off limits. You stay where I can see you. No choice. Right then, so I'll be going up this way next time. But that'll be for next time, I think. Let's finally end this video right here because like it gone like, you know, far enough. And I'll see you guys when we basically get to episode 3. Which I guess be like the boss and the mermaids and stuff like that.